Our Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich joining us now. Brad, a wild ride this afternoon. Thankfully, we didn't have any high winds, though.
Yeah, that was good news. Not much damage out there, but all that moisture from the last couple of days leading to some areas of fog, and it's really kind of taking over parts of the area. Look at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Just a while ago, we could actually see more of it, but you see the fog kind of coming over the grandstands there and enveloping areas around Concord and Harrisburg. We're likely going to see a dense fog advisory issued at some point tonight for parts of our area. I would not be surprised while I'm talking that might get issued. So just a heads up in the morning. This is a view from the view cam. Look at the fog taking over uptown as well. You can see how close to the ground it is because we're actually getting above that low cloud layer out there tonight. So some fog in the morning, but sunny skies will return tomorrow. We'll call it seasonable. Temperatures back up close to 80. Scattered storms, yes, for Friday and Saturday, but it's not as bad as you think. I mean, both days, certainly, there are going to be some storms around. It's not going to wash out the entire day either day. Even on Saturday, it don't look that bad until it gets to the afternoon and evening, and that's kind of the pattern we're in. Next week, warming up as we get into the mid-80s and kind of your typical summer pattern. All the rain is finally exiting tonight, but we're seeing that dense fog out there. And again, the good news, not a lot of wind damage reports, but there was some heavy rain again. Just incredible amounts of rain in some areas. If you go from the mountains to the foothills, some areas lighter, but there were a couple areas that got over an inch of rain, like in Hickory and Charlotte. We ended up with 1.38. That was after 2.09 yesterday. So 3-day totals well over 3-4 inches of rain in some spots. And a lot of people asking, boy, has it been wet lately? It has in May. We are now almost 5 inches above our average. And that makes up for that deficit we had in April. Remember, it didn't rain much in April. We had the 20th driest April on record. Didn't rain that much in March, but we did have above average, and it was very dry in February. So the rain we're getting now is really making up for the lack of rain early. In the last 2 weeks, it's been crazy, 6.5 inches of rain in many locations. We're not quite done with the rain yet, but I don't think anything like we saw the last couple of days. This front approaches on Friday, so most of the day is dry until we get into the evening hours with scattered storms. And even on Saturday, we could start dry before scattered storms form along the front. So both days, you're looking at the potential, and I'll show you, of just scattered thunderstorms for the afternoon and evening hours. So if you have plans for the first half of the days, you're going to be fine. And I'll show you what happens on Friday. We have some clouds moving in the middle of the day, really through about 3 o'clock. You don't see much forming, but then by evening, an isolated storm or two. Many areas will stay 100% dry on Friday. Saturday, wake up to some clouds, some fog, dry for most of the day. Here we are getting into the afternoon. We're not seeing rain develop until about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's when the storms begin to flare up. They're scattered, they move through, kind of like we saw today in the evening hours, and then they're out of here. So when you see the rain chances, these aren't all day. These are really confined to the afternoon and evening hours. So I still think there's going to be some dry windows this weekend to get things done. It's just if you need it 100% dry, that's not going to happen either. So the 7-day rainfall totals could end up being an additional inch and a half of rain by the time we get through the 7-day period. So tomorrow, not bad. Mostly sunny skies, a few clouds after the morning fog. Temperatures in the low 80s. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast shows those chance for scattered showers and storms Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures a little bit on the cool side this weekend, but next week we'll show you the 10-day forecast as temperatures jump back into the mid-80s.
All right, Brad, thank you. Next in sports.